This might be a hot take, but the Off-White 97 Queen collection might be the best Off-White Nike shoe of 2018. What's going on, guys? Thanks for tuning in to the Sneaker News YouTube page. Today we have a brand new sneaker unboxing here for you. Before we get into this unboxing, we'd like to ask you a quick favor. Hit the subscribe button under my waving finger and you'll be first to know when we post new content. Of course, hit the bell icon for notifications so you'll be first to know when we do post new content, and therefore you can say first comment and you'll be right and the rest of your day will be awesome. Okay, let's go. Today we have pair of Off-White X Nike shoes designed by Virgil Abloh. It's the Air Max 97 for Serena Williams. Let's go. So this is the Off-White Nike Air Max 97 designed by Virgil Abloh for tennis superstar and tennis icon Serena Williams. Serena is of course one of the most important athletes of our generation. She is extremely important to Nike. I mean, she has her own building inside the Nike headquarters, and it's supposed to be the biggest building at the world headquarters, which is pretty insane. But this special capsule was designed by Virgil for Serena. The shoes already dropped via Nike Sneakers Pass in New York City. That's how we got our hands on a pair, of course, and there will probably be more release info to come. But regardless, these are gonna be really, really tough to cop because all the Off-White Nike stuff has just been the single most coveted shoes of the last year. Before we get into the details of why Serena Williams got her own Off-White Nike collection, and of course, resale prices and sizing, we're gonna touch on a little bit more about, Virgil Abloh's partnership with Nike. And of course, it started in September of 2017 when the 10 was announced. And again, since then, all the Off-White Nike shoes have been flat out the most sought after sneakers on the planet. Resale prices just keep going up and up and up. We're going to talk a little bit more about these in a little bit. So Virgil Abloh designed a specific collection just for Serena Williams, just to celebrate how awesome she is. This one is called the Queen collection, and it's inspired by Serena's love for ballet. So as you can see, there's some very feminine touches to this release. The upper is this very light pink sort of tone that they call elemental rose. But the midsole is where things get a little bit more exciting. You have that hot pink on the heel, you have the softer purple in the middle, and of course the gold at the forefoot. And there are more key details that make this a very Off-White shoe. You have the innovative technology of the shoe, in air quotes, in air. You have the oversized swoosh sort of layers printed onto the upper. You have this little Volt flap. You have the off-centered Nike tongue label. On the medial side, you have the Off-White for Nike print that's been, such a huge detail in custom shoes and sort of kind of added to the whole deconstructed, exposed sort of aesthetic. You have Nike and the 10 and the Off-White crosshatch logo on the insole. And on the outsole, it goes with this opaque sort of finish, similar to the first Off-White Air Max 97 release. Another hint of Volt on the Nike swoosh. So of course on the left shoe you have a hang tag in Volt, and on it says Off-White care of Nike, Queen of Queens, New York. Of course that's a call out on the US Open because the US Open takes place in Queens, and of course the zip tie. So again, Serena Williams, one of the most significant athletes in our generation, and certainly for Nike. She definitely deserves the distinction of getting her own Off-White Nike collection. Of course there's this 97, there's also a Blazer Mid, and a court flare that she'll be wearing during the US Open. Now let's talk a little bit about the fit. Now the fit of the 97 is obviously the same as the first Off-White 97. In terms of sizing, in terms of the actual size of your foot, stay true to the size. But if you do own a pair of the 97s, you know that the upper material is very firm and doesn't really have much give, so it will be a little bit snug. So these are a size 11, for example. If you're a size 11 and you have slightly wide feet, you'll definitely feel that a little bit. In terms of resale prices, now all the Off-White Nike shoes have just been going up and up. So right now we expect these to hit around the $1,000 mark, and that's probably only gonna go up from there. So if you hit these on retail, good for you. And if you definitely want these, that's probably the $800 to $1,000 mark is what you're probably gonna have to spend in order to get a pair of these. Another thing with Off-White Nike shoes, you do have other lacing details. It comes with the elemental rose already on the shoe. There's a second gold version, and there's a third multicolored version that kind of matches the colors of the midsole. So Again, Virgil Abloh off-white for Nike, specifically for Serena Williams. This is part of the Queen collection. And again, that interplay with Queen and the borough of Queens where the US Open takes place. There is a blazer that's also part of this pack, and of course the Nike Court Flare that Serena's gonna wear on the court. So again, we hope you guys learned a little bit something about this release. It's gonna be super limited, super tough to cop. So we hope you guys enjoy this unboxing. Of course, hit that subscribe button if you wanna know when we post new content, because we're gonna bring you unboxings like there's no tomorrow. So again, thanks for watching. Hit us with a comment below if you have any questions, and we'll catch you next time.